The war at home. When the United States decided to enter World War I, it had to build an army. This army needed supplies. President Woodrow Wilson set up the War Industries Board. It was in charge of making and delivering supplies for the war. Bernard Baruch headed the War Industries Board. He planned to run U.S. industries like one giant factory. This factory would provide supplies and food for the Allies. Baruch decided what would be made and where the raw materials would come from. Many patriotic companies were happy to help the War Industries Board. They made tanks and guns instead of cars, and they made uniforms instead of regular clothes. Herbert Hoover was appointed U.S. Food Administrator. Hoover was in charge of supplying soldiers with food. His job was to get farmers to grow more and to get Americans to eat less. The first part was easy. Farmers grew extra food to send overseas. It was more difficult to get Americans to eat less. Hoover had to get Americans to follow some new rules. He set up meatless Tuesdays on which nobody was supposed to eat meat and wheatless Wednesdays. Hoover got his message out to the Americans through catchy slogans like "Food will win the war." His guidelines were not law, but many Americans followed Hoover's plan because they were patriotic. The U.S. military grew as more than 1 million young men volunteered to join. However, more men were needed. To get enough soldiers, the government passed a draft law, the Selective Service Act of 1917. All men between the ages of 21 and 30 had to sign up for the military. Under this law, if a man's name was picked, he had to join the military. With so many men joining the military, there were jobs that needed to be filled. The Selective Service Act did not include women, so women took over the jobs. Until this time, it was uncommon for a woman to have a job outside the home. Now, women took all kinds of jobs. For example, women became factory workers, auto mechanics, and streetcar conductors. These jobs were not available to women before the war. By the time peace was made in 1918, Americans had helped turn the tide of the war. People at home had done their part to help soldiers overseas. Over 126,000 Americans died in the war. The help of the United States was an important reason the Allies won the war. The United States had built some strong ties in Europe.